You will learn easily how to give credit to customers with this video. The first thing is that to add customer. How do you add a customer? You can add a customer by clicking on more, search for the word customers. Then you can add them manually. So if you know their email, that's fine. You create an account for them where you give them a name, you give them surname, the last name, email address. So they can always log into their own account with their last name and the email address. But if you don't want to go through that stress, why not just add it for your own sake? If you know their email, if you don't know their email, I will show you the other way you can be able to add credit that customers just owe you easily. So yeah, we can just create customers and then we'll have them as our own customers, so that in case we want to do business with them, like in case they want to owe us or whatever it is, it's easy to track everything they're doing with us. So we have added this customer now. You can search for the customer name. Look at what I've added. You can see, scroll down. Now you see the name I just added right now. So easy. So easy. So I added James. You can see it's so easy. Now, the next thing you want to learn now is, let's go back and see how we can do direct credit for a customer. What you will do now is that you come to where we have credit. You click on credit. Then you just write the customer name. If you have the phone number, fine, which is good for tracking. If you don't have the phone number, just write the amount the customer is owing you. Then you are able to record it straight away. And the good part is, anytime the customer pays any amount, you come to record payment, and then you can be able to record how much the customer pays, so that you can have a record of how much is still owing, how much has paid. So this is a very simple way to be able to track how much customers are owing you. Very easy. Now we can go and check if it has been updated. You can just go straight into the my customers record, your customer record, then see all the customers you have. You observe that the customer you just created right now is already added. So the customer name you created now with your debt is owing, the customer name has already been added to your list of customers, which is very fine. So you check the list of customers, now you can see the customer you just added. So that's fine. Now, what we'll do next is to go back to the dashboard and try and pay. Maybe our customer has paid a little bit of what is owing. So we click on credit and record part of what the customer is owing. Let's pay a little bit of it. So let's say the customer paid 150,000 naira out of his debt. Just click here, scroll, come to record payment, then put 150,000 naira there, or whatever amount, maybe 50,000. Let's give 50,000 naira. So he's owing 150. He has paid 50,000 naira out of 200,000 naira. It's on 150. So that's very easy. You know the record of what is owing you, which is very, very fine. The next thing we want to do now is to go back to the dashboard and try and see how we can sell. So if you want to sell on credit for somebody, you still go to the point of sale. You pick the product the person want to buy. Maybe you search for it. Maybe he wants to buy amala here. Then number of pieces you want to buy. You can clean it and write the number of pieces you want to buy here. The next thing is you sell. So when you are selling, there are different options here. You choose credit as an option. When you click on credit, you see a list of some of your customers. Then you search for the customer name. Maybe you just search for the customer that is maybe customer that is here. I search for Tayo. I click on yeah. So he has actually paid in credit form. Now, if I go, I'll see that this sale is recorded as 2,500 naira, but it's not recorded as an amount that was paid. It's recorded as an amount that is owed as credit. So therefore, you need to go to your credit dashboard. Then you see that yes, this person is actually owing 2,500 naira, which is very easy and straightforward. Now, how easy can it be? It is so easy like this. Let's talk about how we can be able to also record suppliers. Well, before we do that, let's make a payment from this person that just owed us. So we make a payment of 2,000 naira. Then you can see it has cleared part of his record. his record has been updated. You can scroll down and see that he's no longer owing 2,500 naira. He's now owing to 500 naira. He has paid 2,000 naira out of 5. So the balance is 500 naira, which is very straightforward. So once we are done with this, let's go back to the suppliers dashboard. The suppliers is very important because you want to know if you also are owing people, your suppliers, how much you are owing them, and then how much you are paid out of what you are owing them. So we go to suppliers, then we click on suppliers, search for it, click on suppliers. So let me create a supplier here. Let me create the supplier name. Maybe if I have his phone number, I can also add that. Now I put for name, I put the product that actually is supplying me. Just search for the product here. Then maybe I want to stock off my own amala again. I just search for amala. Then it comes up. Then it's going to bring up how much is actually going to supply me. So it's supplying me maybe over 2,000. Oh, sorry, let me just use not much, 15. Yeah. Now I can be able to see that Mr. Joseph is my supplier. If I pay part of it, out of 3,000 naira I'm owing, if I pay part of it, it's also going to reduce the record. I pay 2,000 naira, maybe by bank transfer, and I click record payment. So that's fine. Then what's going to happen is going to reduce part of what I'm owing. So the good part is I know what people are owing me and I know what I'm owing. Business cannot be as easy or easier than this. So this is just a snippet of how easy it is to be able to track everything that is going on with your customers, your suppliers, everything about your business all in one spot.